In the loud noise that globalization is making around the world, there is a teen voice asking for even a meager space. Our local products are a treasure that we should value since they contribute to our identity. Instead of supporting others, why don't we support our own products? We can be proud of our local products such as Pansit Habhab, Lambanog, and Longganisang Lukban. Although they are locally made, they can compete with others globally. We can build and fortify our own by merely purchasing local goods. As globalization leaps up, our local community is starting to feel the devastating effects of the modernization that we can't imagine. The decline of local products and lack of support, culture that is gradually vanishing, and an almost unsustainable economy.
Is this a sign of progression or is this an indication to halt globalization?
They claim that globalization promotes global development, trade, and new technologies. This is also attributed as cause of every nation's interconnectedness. But do all countries rise from poverty or just bring prosperity to the greedy ones?
The wealthy and major corporations are the only ones who profit from globalization. The local poor and rich differ substantially in terms of income because only the rich receives the money and the local products are losing the appeal to the customers.
Employment losses in industrialized nations, worker exploitation in underdeveloped nations, environmental damage, economic reliance, and rising income disparity are all results of globalization.
Through the support of authoritarian governance and the empowerment of multinational companies, globalization can erode democratic governance and threaten human life.
Furthermore, cultural homogeneity brought about by globalization, it may lower many people's standard of living in China.
There is only one meaning for globalization, and that is unfairness.
That everyone can grow and thrive. Rich nations utilize underdeveloped nations as a means of their influence and progress.
Globalization is not always on the brighter side, and there's a darker part that relies on it. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, 4.5% is the unemployment rate in the Philippines this 2024 due to various causes such as technological improvements and increasing competition on the labor market, which decreases the wage of our fellow citizens. And all of it is the result of globalization.
Localization is a much better option that shows support to our local products, businesses, and such. This promotes diversity and preserves our own cultural traditions. This also paved the way to lessen what we call colonial mentality.
In a world that seems like a seesaw game, where globalization is on top and locals are at the bottom, only the rich benefits and the poor remains poor. Will you join us and end this game?
Together, we've been able to maintain our cultural history and promote local products, ensuring that our traditions are passed down to future generations.
Come on, show your support, and let's go together to the place where everyone is treated equally, and we will all be lifted up. Because I think that prosperous future starts at home. Do you agree? Localization for progression, standing against globalization.